Hey, boss, you got a minute? I want to talk to you about something. Yeah, that's great. Actually, I want to ask you about that spreadsheet. That's supposed to be in here by the end of the day today. And what was that hat that you were wearing? You know, we're not allowed to have hats in the office. Well, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. And I will get you that spreadsheet, but the spreadsheet days are coming to an end, unfortunately. I came here to actually put in my 2 week notice. Uh, I'm going to be moving on to our next adventure. So I wanted to come share that with you. And this is a job, corporate, so is there paperwork and stuff I'm sure I got to fill out with HR? Okay. Yeah, this is kind of catching me off. Yeah, okay. So you're putting in your 2 week notice. All right. I mean, you're stepping into your next adventure. Like, where are you going to work? Maybe I can give you a 50-cent raise to get you to stay. I don't know, maybe extra 3 days of vacation. I know you were really hoping to go to your kid's baseball tournament next week, and I said that wouldn't work because I've got a couple projects for you. But let me see. We could probably work with you and get that figured out. There's no need for you to put in your notice. Well, yeah, actually there is. You see, as you know, I've always wanted to start a business. And my wife and I have always wanted to spend more time together. Uh, like my kids' tournament, like I would actually love to be able to coach and help, and we want to travel and just all these. Anyway, I'm getting excited here. We got all these plans and stuff that we want to do, and it's just with me having a 9 to 5 job and. And me not really having much say as far as how much I earn and how much vacation I get a year and all those things. It's just anyway, so yeah, this hat here, it's I'm actually starting an RV rental management company. So it's really cool. I'd love to tell you more about it. But anyway, that's so the 2 week notice. I want to figure out what do I have to do to kind of start that process. Okay, I get okay. So you're going okay. So nothing we can do on the pay or the vacation or this or that. And you said you're starting an RV rental management business. Uh, no offense, but I know how much you make. Like, how are you going to go buy a bunch of RVs? Like, I don't know. I'm a little confused. Could you help me understand that? But and then yeah, I'll get Luann in here and we can start the paperwork. But just explain to me a little more about what you're doing. I think you might be making a mistake, and I really want to help you avoid that. We could probably write it all out on a spreadsheet and kind of run some numbers, and you'll probably see it just doesn't make sense logically to do that. Yeah, well, that's the cool thing about this business, really, is I don't have to own RVs. I'm actually taking other people's RVs that are sitting around doing nothing. Well, kind of like yours, boss. Remember that beautiful Class A you bought last year with your bonus, but you can't use it because you're stuck here with me a lot of times? I could actually take that RV and I could put it to work for you. So it's really neat. Uh, your payments, your insurance, all those things now become write offs, first of all. And then there's an earning potential. So now instead of that just sitting there doing nothing, one of the things I actually learned is it's horrible for RVs to sit. The tires can dry rot. You get mice that invade, all those different things. I can actually take that RV for you and I can rent it out on your behalf. So it's completely passive for you. And you're going to make about $500 per rental. And it'll probably rent out about 7 times per year. So it's really a cool business. I didn't come in here and tell you about the business, but yeah, if you're interested, I can tell you some more about that. Oh, wow, that is interesting. Okay. Um, 500 per week. It's sitting around. I can write it off. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. And anyway, all right. That's a different conversation. So you're sure there's nothing I can do to get you to stay? Uh, you know what? Never mind. Tell me more about this RV rental thing. I think this is really neat. As I sit here and think about it, my uncle's got an RV as well that's sitting around doing nothing, and my neighbor actually has an RV in their driveway that's blocking my view of the lake. So I have my RV in a storage facility, so at least it's not blocking the view of my neighbor's RV. The guy never uses it. Well, kind of like me, I never use my RV. So hey, I might have a couple referrals for you. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is these things are sitting around. There's over 12 million RVs across the nation sitting around doing nothing. And most people, when they bought it, it's almost like a timeshare. They thought they were going to use it a bunch, but then they realized, oh yeah, I have 2 weeks vacation here. I can't use it. So I'd be happy to talk to you some more about it. I'd be happy to talk to your uncle about it. I'd be happy to talk to your neighbor about it. And, just a little bit more information. It's This company's been around since 2016. They have 40 locations around the country. It's actually a franchise. They're regulated by the Federal Trade Commission. They're federally trademarked. It's a really cool Christian company. And honestly, my wife and I are super excited to do this. The goal is to eventually both of us leave our jobs and we do this together as a family business. So we're so excited. And sounds like I might have a couple of referrals from you, huh? Man, I really didn't think the conversation would go this way when I came in here, but this is really interesting. Wow, that does sound like a good business. Huh. Interesting. And it's a Christian company, so that's really cool. I know that you've been wanting to incorporate your faith a lot more in what you do. And obviously, corporate rules, we got to be careful about what we talk about here. So, yeah, that is really cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll get Luann in here. We'll get this paperwork rolling. And then do you have a business card yet? Or what's my next step to kind of get some more information about how I can start earning money with my RV? I'd love to hear more about that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'll fill out that paperwork with Luann, I guess, and then I'll get you some more information. I'm just starting out, and that's the cool thing is I don't know a ton about the process per se, but that's the cool thing about buying a franchise is literally like I have mentors, I have models, I have processes, procedures. It's all there. So you can actually go to firesidervrental.com right now, and they've got a web page that shows you all kinds of cool things about how it all works. It talks about the payouts and the insurance and all the different things that you would need to know about. And if you feel comfortable, you could jump right on and sign up your RV and tell them you were referred by your ex-employee, I guess.